IFL 7, we got the big fights that everyone was waiting for. Everyone wanted to know who was Albert Ochoa fighting to defend his belt, and it is none other than God Carleon or Suede, the plug god. How you guys doing?
Feel good. I feel good. We just got done training.
Yeah, I'm gonna start off with Albert. Like, talk to me about how training has been going, how you've kind of been
Um,
preparing.
no, I'll pass it to Bob, and he can kind of tell you about what we've been doing. But yeah, I'm just ready to perform.
Well,
Who is Bob?
at the end of the day, we've been preparing, doing what we got to do. You know what I mean? Whoever the opponent was going to be was going to be. So, just like I've done in my 31-year career, we get ready for everybody any which way possible, and then it is what it is. Whoever they put in front of us, that's the task at hand.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Suede, I'll turn it over to you. So obviously Albert's the champion here. He's had a good couple of fights under his belt already, and he's
Who?
Albert and
Albert. Who is Albert?
Huh. Man, this guy.
well, so he's training under Bob Santos, obviously, coach of the year, a very
Who
big
is Bob
step for
Sanchez?
somebody.
Who?
So how are you preparing for this fight, knowing that you're going in against an opponent with the experience that he has and not under the coaching
Who
that,
is
that he
my
has?
opponent? Who is this guy? Who is he?
ICV champion, IFL champion.
Oh, I know. This is the Kylie
Come
Jenner
on,
guy,
man.
right?
Come on.
This is the Kylie. Kylie, do you know this guy? She don't even know you, bro.
It don't even matter.
All right. So Albert, so you've had many different opponents, many different types of opponents throughout your fights. Obviously the opponent, across from you he's got a personality with him. He's got, a following, and he's had, I think, one or two fights under his belt. Do you see any specific threats that you might want to prepare for?
No, I've been preparing. People wanted me to fight a guy with experience and with multiple fights now. Now that I'm fighting someone now with fights, so now just got to get the job done on Friday night, and that's what we're gonna do.
You drink Casamigos?
No, I don't drink.
Damn.
I'm a professional. We take this serious. Oh, damn. All right.
So, Sway,
I was
gonna
gonna save you a shot.
Sway, you're smoking and you're drinking. So some would say that's not taking training seriously. What do you have to say to those people that you're kind of having fun right here? So do you think that this, your opponent across from you is the threat, that you should take seriously?
I mean, I think I'm pretty much showing you how serious I am about this guy.
Oh.
You've had your last fight, and it was canceled because of the pepper spray incident and everything.
Right, yeah, that shit sucked, bro.
And
yeah, so
have you been training in between that time?
One draw, so I'm like 1-1. Now I could get my win, so I'll be 1-1-1.
So have you been training in between the time between the fight with Charleston White and now?
I mean, I've been working on my cardio. I've been having a lot of sex, so cardio should be good.
I guess that's cardio.
Yeah.
Man, hey, how long I gotta be on this, Joey?
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet with you guys, obviously. But so Albert, you have the belt now. You have both belts now.
The belts is cool. It's cool, but this is not where we want to just be finished. That we got levels to it, and we're keep building. And right now, this is my building. I'm building my career, and we're doing a great job. So
absolutely, and obviously, some people will say like it's an easy fight for you, and some people will say it's not an easy fight. I've seen both online. Is there any overlooking Suede at this point?
No, there's no overlooking. There's nothing. At the end of the day, I got a job to do Friday, and that's to put on a good show and to win, and that's that. So I'm a professional. We take this very serious. My diet's well. We're losing. We lost weight for this fight. We're doing everything I need to do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we talk about, some, people talk about how these influencers, some influencers don't take, fights seriously,
Mhm.
and we've had many influencers that
Well,
we've
you know
seen
I
not
do.
take stuff.
You,
Oh
you,
yeah,
you know,
I
let
exactly.
me
do.
let me let me tell you something, man. He wouldn't be in my gym if he wouldn't take it seriously. I throw his ass out the gym. I ain't dealt with nothing but Olympians, 400 fight guys. I have more world champions than anybody in the sport last year, 31 years. I took
What?
Robert Guerrero to 6 world titles
What
against
happened if he
Mayweather,
lose?
Harris, Lanny Lara, who beat Canelo. That motherfucker wouldn't be in my gym if you don't take shit serious. He get the fuck out. So ain't no playing
So if
around in
he
my
lose,
gym with nobody. I don't care who
you
they.
gonna kick him out? If he lose, you gonna kick him out the gym?
Losing is one thing. Taking it serious is another.
Uh,
But we ain't losing.
but if he do, you gonna kick him out?
That ain't happening. We ain't losing.
Damn,
So,
damn. But
so
if
do you,
but
do you,
if I win, can I join y'all gym?
That ain't happening.
so Bob, let me ask you this. So, what's your opinion on, the, not only just influencers kind of, coming into the sport of boxing, but also,
I love it.
take
I love
take
it. You got to remember, I was training Jake Paul. Don't forget, I was out in Puerto Rico training Jake Paul.
What?
Right. I love it because anybody that brings eyes to the
Damn,
thing. I
Tyler.
love all these guys. I think these guys are great for the sport of boxing.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So obviously the influences is great for the sport of boxing. What they're doing for boxing, what they're doing for their own brand and bringing things in. Albert here and these guys taking all these challenges. This is great. This is great stuff. It's good for everybody. It's good for the sport. Great for boxing, and it's good for these guys too. Like I said, because they're building their brands. That's how these guys, get endorsement deals and influence and do the things that they're doing. So it all in all is great.
That's great to hear, because obviously we have, there's both sides. Some people love, having, the eyes, come in from the influencer side, and then some people would like to keep it, just strictly pro boxing. But obviously with Jake Paul and with Albert, crossing over into, wanting to go pro, I
Yeah,
think it's
but man,
great, and I think
everything is this though. You got to look at everything is relative, right? You can play college football before you go into the NFL. It's still football. Football is football, whether it's college or the pros, and you got to build yourself up over a process of time. So everybody starts somebody. They just don't go right into the NFL, right? So
absolutely.
football is football, boxing is boxing, fighting is fighting. And so at the end of the day, the influencers and everything that these guys are doing, the eyeballs that they're bringing and what they do is much love for these guys and what they're doing. And it's just building their brand. These guys just get opportunities, endorsement deals, and bringing eyeballs to the sport of boxing. So what these guys is doing is great.
Absolutely. And I'll turn that over to Suede here. So how exactly, so your first fight was against B Dave on IFL. How exactly did you get into, the crossover scene?
oh man, kind of like slipped and fell into it one day, just walking and slipped and fell, and I was fighting.
It's just so how did IFL approach you on that? Because obviously, IFL, you're a familiar face to IFL, and now you're, main
Oh
eventing
yeah.
with Albert, of course.
So basically, I figured if I started boxing, I could get more females. I could get more girls. So I started boxing. I started fighting dudes and stuff. So like I started getting more girls and stuff like that. I was like, oh, I can make money with this too. So like I started doing it more. And they started paying me. Yeah, for girls and money, bro.
Very different spectrums from both fighters. Now, I know you're both busy people, so I'm gonna keep this short, and I'm gonna ask you one last question. I'll go to Suede first. What is your prediction for this showdown?
Well, uh, let's just hope for the best. You know, you gotta go on a positive attitude in anything you do. You know, and yeah, man, that's it, bro. Just positive attitude, good energy. Stretch. Make sure you stretch, bro. Make sure you stretch. And yeah, that's about it, bro. Just stretch. Drink water. You know, have good sex before fight. Maybe take a shot or two. And yeah, man.
All right, okay, a positive attitude, stretching, and shots from Suede the Plug God. Albert, what is your prediction for this fight?
What's your prediction for this fight? What do you think's gonna happen? Because I already know what's gonna happen.
I think it's gonna be an entertaining fight for
yeah, you guys
IFL
keep it neutral. I know it's your job, but yeah, no, it's gonna be a great fight. I'm excited to be back in the ring. It's my Miami debut. You know, it's gonna be a great. You're gonna expect great things out of me. Great performance. My technique's better. My power's better. This is the strongest I've ever been, and you know, I got the best trainer in the world with me. So what more can I get? And I'm making a lot of money. So what? I mean, it's a blessing to fight this Friday.
Let's go, baby.
Absolutely.
Let's go, baby.
Don't forget
am,
the stretch.
for one, will say I'm super excited
After
for
this
fight.
I'll buy you a shot. After I beat you, I'll buy you a shot. Okay.
Say word.
You heard it here first.
All right.
Thank you guys so much for taking your time out. I really appreciate it.